We interrupt our program to bring you this important message.
Welcome. Come on in. It is so good to be back to, communicate with my little babies, my love bugs. So come on in. Well, I'm here to give my own commentary, my own thoughts and opinions on things that I have been watching quietly. And I've been catching up on a lot of bullshit, and I may say another year, same old dilemma, same old drama, same old people. But the sad thing here is that it is not even sad, to be quite honest with you. It's ridiculous. If you ask me, it's ridiculous. Like, how are you? And I'm not coming for nobody, but I'm just coming to give my commentary on a situation that I see as transpired. Why is it Erica likes to call people or point to people and say they have mental disorder, mental this, mental that? But if you ask me, I'm going to bluntly say she having a mental breakdown. She is mentally going downhill, because this woman, when stuff transpires, stuff take place, she's quickly to come on the internet and discuss the situation. She likes to say she is mature about the things. I say she's immature about the things. Because if you're a mother, and if you like she says, she's well educated and has a proper whatever job going on, whatever the chaos showcase that she got going on. But to me, she acting like very immature. And to be quite honest, whoever recorded that little boy, I heard it was Mucker. Quite honestly, the person that told me, they showed me a clip, and she was showing a clip that Mucker discussed, was recorded, I think Toya's son discussing a situation. If you ask me, that was low blow of him. Personally, that was low blow, because you're a grown-ass man to even record and have a conversation with a young kid that looks up to you probably like a father, and here you go recording a conversation that you and him had genuinely with each other, and then you go and show it to a sneaky ass bitch that she's nothing but evil. I don't care what anyone gotta say. Erica is nothing but pure evil. She don't have a good heart. She does not have good intentions. I don't give a fuck what anybody got to say. I'ma stand on my words. She's pure evil, because constantly she comes back on the internet and discuss the situation, discuss people's personal life, discuss people's health issue, discuss this, discuss that, but she's being disgusting about the situation. If you have baby mama, baby daddy issue, deal with it behind the scenes. Why is you coming on the platform and they're not saying nothing, but you're coming on the platform, on your social media platform, to discuss it with the whole world, because you want people to have pity for you. You want to have people have pity parties for you. You know how many motherfucking single mothers are out there raising kids on their own? You know how many single mothers out there are trying to make ends meet with their kids? You know how many mothers out there as well too are crying because they cannot make have another day for the kids to eat or whatever? You know how many mothers out there that's going to baby mama, daddy drama? But you over here displaying the situation, what you're going to do, because you're crying for attention. If it's such an issue, take them to fucking court. Why do you go to social media about the situation? The man, Mr. Cry, I clapped Mr. Cry. Mr. Cry that got fed up with her bullshit, and he took the bitch to court. He took her ass to court. He let her know, I'm not playing with you no more. I'm going to see my kids regardless of anything. You don't have that much willpower over me. So Mr. Cry, I give him the credit. I give him the props for being a man stepping up and taking that bitch to court. Because at the end of the day, she wants to sit here and cry for a motherfucking pity party. For people to have, I really don't get too flying F who defends her, who vouch for her. I don't give a flying F, because this is my platform. I'm just going to discuss on my own commentary. And my own commentary for all these adults, from Mucker to Toya to Erica to whoever are engaging to the immaturity shit that's going on with Erica. The parties, that means Erica, that means Mucker, that means Toya, who is engaging in with this woman that fucking lost her brain because she wants to say, I got proof. I got proof. What the proof is going to do? What the proof is going to do? I mean, you're showing proof to us for what? We can't help you at the end of the day. You got to help and fence for yourself. The way we got to help and fence for ourselves. Life is life. Everybody going through shit in life. But you don't see us out here crying a pity party for people that have pity for us. People lost people in our life. People going through shit in life. People are raising kids on their own. Fathers raising kids on their own. Mothers raising kids on their own. Shit is hard, but you don't see none of us out here, telling the next person, well, this person did this to me. And Latoya, I can't say that. I'm going to be transparent too as well too. If you love your kid, you rock for your kid. Don't ever go back to a man that displayed your child and recorded your child conversation with you. With him. Knowing that kid was confining him, but he recorded the conversation. And as I heard, this woman exposed the conversation, allegedly the conversation he was having with the kid. And if that's true, you never double back to a man that put your kid out there. Come on, these are kids. Put your kids out there on the platform. You don't do that. I never would double back to a man that, backhanded my child. I would never double back to a man that mistreated my child. I can't say he mistreated him, but to me, that's mistreating. Because if that kid confided in him, there ain't no need for you to record him. I don't care how perfect he makes himself to be. To quite honest, once you have an issue claiming your child, I can't rock with that. I can't vouch for that. But I could say he has the right to come on here to defend himself from Erica, because constantly Erica feels like when she get denied from him and when he don't want nothing to do with her, what happens? What happens? She comes back on the same bullshit. She comes back belittling them. She comes back harassing them. You know why? Because Erica has not met her match yet. Everybody allowing Erica to slide with her bullshit. Because she was an ex-cop or because she have a gun. It's a time and place for everything. Sometimes it's not the place to go on social media to belittle people. That's stupid. That's immature. That's high school shit. And shame on the men that continue to put their dick on her. They continue nutting her, making her have their kids. And look what y'all got to deal with. A woman that likes to call y'all have mental issues, but quite honestly, she's going through a mental breakdown if you ask me. She's going through something if you ask me. But she calls it on herself. And then she wants to say, I'm going to go and hide in. For her to come back and say, well, God told me to do this. Always using the Lord name in vain. Always using the Lord name in this, Lord and that. I hope the Lord puts you in your predicament where you don't have to continue to mention his motherfucking name, because you continue to do what you're doing and continue to do the opposite of what the Lord tells you to do. I'm about sick of this shit. Every freaking year, the same old circus with this woman. The same old, come on, let's be real. You know what's going on? I'm going to say what's going on. She's infatuated with Mucker. She could come and say, I'm not infatuated with him. She's infatuated with him. She's in love with him. And she can't say that dick is small, quite honestly, because why? She keeps doubling back and wants him to spring her. Wants them to hunch on her. Wants them to, to produce another baby. If you quite honestly ask me, she's still in love with Mucker. Point blank and simple. She's still infatuated with him. Come on now. If a man mistreated you, if a man did as a horrible man, etc., why you keep on lusting over this man? And when he do not want nothing to do with you, and he like blocks you off from even telling you like, chill, I just want to be there for my kids, etc., whatever the fuck y'all got going on. You get mad, and what do you do? Go on social media and blast them. Because why? Shit ain't going your way. When nothing goes Erica's way, Erica sits there like a big ass baby and fucking cry her eyes out. She needs to grow up. She needs to start acting her age and not her shoe size. I'm so sorry to tell you, because one moment she's beefing with Cryer. The next moment she beefing with Mucker. Come on now, 9 out of 10, all these men cannot be the issue. Erica's the issue. Erica's the fucking issue. Because like I said, it's a lot of mothers, single mothers out here. It's a lot of mothers trying to make ends meet for their kids. And you do not see them on a public platform crying their eyes out. And if there is, they doing it probably respectfully and more maturely than her. And it sits here constantly talk about people's mental health. That's disgusting. And more likely, she's dealing with some mental health issues that her family needs to get the fuck together and sit that girl to the side and let her know about herself, because she's embarrassing. She's embarrassing herself and her kids. Because at the end of the day, when the kids get older, they're going to have to go, if YouTube is still around, go back and look at how their mother was acting a damn fool. Come on, if you doing things for your kids and you're doing it on your own, chin up. Keep on doing shit on your own. You don't need a man at the end of the day. If he's missing out, he's missing out. That's his fault. But if you need help, then just remain silent and take the guys to court and get what you got to do, child support, whatever. Same for the fathers. Mucker, you have no excuses to be in your child life. Take her to court as well, too. Do what you got to do behind closed doors and be there for your kid. At the end of the day, she does not have that much willpower to keep y'all away from your kids. Fathers has rights the way mothers has rights. If a father wants to be an active father, the father has rights as well too. Point blank and simple. It's not like it's not like Cry wants to be a deadbeat. No, Cry actually took her to court because he wants to be there for his kids as well. He has rights to be there for his kids. She cannot be hovering these kids over their heads because she's not getting money from them or the significant money that she wants from them. Let the court decide how much he got to pay, and let the court decide when is he able to see his kids and spend time with his kids. It's not what she said go just because she pushed them out the vagina. I'm sorry, it does not work like that. It does not work like that. If it's an active father wants to be there for the kids and providing for the kids and doing good for the kids, let the child have their father in their life too. Enough kids out here does not have fathers in their life and wish their father was in their life. She's selfish. She only thinks about herself, and then constantly making fun of, constantly worry about this man eats. The man's a man. He gonna fucking eat no matter what. He's gonna eat. Point blank and simple. You decide to go in that kitchen and make food for him, that's on you, baby girl. That was on you. He could have made food for himself, but you decided to make him the food. But then again, a mucker, I just can't with mucker. I'm sorry. Whoever is a mucker, whatever, I cannot with him. Because of the fact that it took him so long to come around to be in his kid life, which he could have went the other way around with it. And at the end of the day, he lost all my respect recording that young man talking to him and discussing some issue. I mean, y'all can let me know if that was a audio. If it's not an audio out there, like I said, I'm willing enough I come to apologize. But as I heard, there was an audio out there that he recorded, the young boy, I think Junior, talking to him about some situation, and Erica took it among herself and exposed it. Y'all can let me know if that's true. If it is true, shame on you, because that boy confided to you like you was a father to him. Not for you to be sneaky and go around and record it. And Latoya, if you tolerate that, shame on you, because your kids come first no matter what. That man's a grown-ass man and he can fence for himself. Your babies need you at the end of the fucking day. At the end of the day. There's nothing wrong being cordial, you know, which, I don't know if that's her husband or her ex-husband. I have to catch up as well too. There's nothing wrong, but at the end of the day, it's a draw of a line of respect when it comes to your kids. When it comes to your kids, the person you with has to respect your kids. Cannot go around sneaky and recording stuff. At the end of the day, Mucker ain't no saint. Erica ain't no saint. I think they both ain't no saint. But at the end of the day, Erica has a lot underneath her belt when it comes to trying to expose these men. Or when things don't go, well, the men's are the bad, it's the woman. I'm too nice. You're not too nice. You're not too nice. You have a loose ass mouth. You cocky as fuck, and you think you're untouchable. You think you're untouchable because the law is behind you. And that's sad, because at the end of the day, somebody's going to get tired. And if this is not a skit that they're on cahoot with each other just to bring bread, just to bring numbers up, I'm going to say this. At the end of the day, someone's going to get tired and someone's going to cross paths and they ain't going to look so nice. If it's not a skit. And if it is a skit, well, shame on them, because no kid should not be brought into this situation for their grown mama and their grown papa and their grown other people actions. I'm just sick of it. Every year, the same shit. Every year, same tune. For what? For what? Girl, you grown. Take the motherfucker to court. Why'd you come on here and vent? I know shit tight. I know, shit get tight. You want your money? There's other ways to get bread. I don't know. It's just ridiculous to me. I think she needs to grow up. She really needs to grow up at her age. That's all I have to say. It's disgusting how she's coming on here. It's disgusting how she's trying to expose these men. And these men have not came yet out and talk about her. She's the one always constantly dragging them in. And people act like the men can't talk back for themselves. The men has right to talk back and defend themselves. The men's. Crier and that man Mucker has right to defend themselves. I'm sorry, that's how it is. And if the Lord was able to talk, he should come down here and defend himself. How many times she goes around and uses his name and for the hell of it. For the hell of it. For the hell of it. It's sickening to me. It really is sickening to me. But that's all I have to say. Like I said, your thoughts, your opinion are always welcome in the comments down below. Even if we agree to disagree, like I said, this is my commentary, this is my thoughts, this is my opinion, and I'm sticking by it. And I hope each and every one of you have a blessed day. Remember, you are you. You are unique in your own way, and never allow no one to dim your shine.